Hey, what up, Luau? That is
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. The first time in 2025 I come back on a football Sunday for a very special Luau show live. My only one I'm going to do in January. But I come with a special guest to talk about some special figures. So here, stuff like this. Oh, he's going to trick me. I should have got this one out ahead of time. One of my favorites. This is probably my favorite. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. We're going to give some away. Someone's also going to win some CLOODY stickers. And I bring to you the man behind CLOODY, his own quote-unquote designer toy. He creates it himself. He makes it himself. And he sells them on Whatnot. If you get lucky to hop in one of his drops, you might have a shot at getting something like that. I bring to you Big Dog Dave.
What's up?
What is going on, my friend?
Doing a lot better since the Eagles won today, and that definitely makes life a lot easier right now. I don't think I'd be near. I may have canceled the show if they had lost. There's that chance that had they lost, I don't know if I would have been able to come on.
You just never know.
No, but
you never know.
Is that they won, so I don't really fucking care anymore.
They did, so shouts out to any Eagles fans. If you're a Bills or Chiefs fan, still yet to be decided. But if Philadelphia plays the way they did, I don't know. I'm not sure either one of these teams are going to beat Philly. I think Barkley has something special going. But we'll see. We'll see.
No, I'm at the point, and I said it I was talking to my dad earlier, and I was like, he's like, oh, I think it's going to be like a field goal. I go, I think the Eagles are going to blow them out. And he goes, why? I go, because Barkley didn't get his that he wanted. He didn't get the record. I mean, he's got the Eagles record, and I mean, he's like, what, top 3, top whatever it is at this point, 4 or 5, I don't know what it is.
I would have just let the man just go do it. He probably would have had it by halftime, but
But at this point, the guy wants a Super Bowl. He spent all those freaking years at New York atmosphere of like it wasn't the Giants of old with Eli Manning. He ended up on like what was like the worst of the Giants teams, except for the one year they went to the playoffs and then lost to the Eagles anyways. He's been on those teams and that have only been declining, and he's gotten hurt every single year almost on those teams, and now he's on a team with arguably the best offensive line, if it's not just the best offensive line in the NFL. And he's on a team that's just really, I mean, they got the best defense. They have a stellar quarterback. They got great wide receivers. You got a backup running back that's just awesome also, even though he's out right now, concussion. Shipley did well today.
Yeah.
Even though he ran out of gas, but they still got him the touchdown. He's on a team with rookies that are playing unstoppable in the secondary. I mean, Cooper DeJean is just and Quinyon Mitchell are just unbelievable. Sorry. Not really sorry, but sorry.
You have a bright future, Christina. It's a bright future. That's one way to look at it. It's a bright future.
You do. I mean, you got some older players that are not going to be around for much longer, like Ertz and Wagner probably. Ertz may be done. When I saw Ertz on the sideline today and the GM came up to him and the way it looked like that was his last hurrah.
Maybe. Had a hell of a game, though.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He had a
hell of a season, too.
Zach Ertz is one of my favorite players. He the last time the Eagles won the Super Bowl, he scored the last touchdown of the game, even though it was 14 minutes before the end of the game. But it was the go-ahead touchdown or whatever it was left in the game. But it was the go-ahead touchdown. It was the last touchdown. It was the game winner, and he's loved in Philadelphia. But we got a beast in Dallas Goedert, so It's the only time I root for Dallas is when Dallas got it.
But guys, we're here to talk about a very special figure. So give the people the history. So I did not know Cluody until there was the contest last year, which I think you made it. Was it the finals or the semifinals you made it to?
I made it to the finals. So it was I think 3 of us left, or 4 of us left. 4 of us left, and the top 2 were getting picked. I came, so that's what it was. There were 4 of us left. Top 2 got picked. I came in 3rd place, which inspired me to really go out and make my own, which is what happened. I would have loved to have been in the product in the it's called, so the contest was for being in Castle Spray Skull, which is done by an artist, JFO, who does a absolute. His work is flawless. Like, my work is very much flawed. His stuff is absolutely perfect. Smitty knows. Anybody that's in that world knows that. And I got JFO pieces somewhere, but his stuff is just on point. But he's been doing it for probably, I have no idea how long. Forever? I don't know. But after I lost there, as much as I lost to 2 people that were better known than me. And for my first figure, and they had other stuff, I put up one hell of a fight.
And sometimes it comes down to a popularity contest in that respect. I mean, it's what it is.
In that contest, I had my Cinderella run, and when it came down to it, there was no shot, which is all right. To say it didn't hurt, I told myself going into it that I wasn't going to win. And every time I advanced, it was like, okay, I have a shot. But, like, deep down inside, if you have it or you don't. And I knew I didn't. It still hurt when I lost, but, like, it was one of those you get over and you move on type things. It's like you could just give up or you move on. And why give up when I could just create my own? Now, thank you, Smitty. Mine aren't perfect. I'm not close to perfect. I'm okay with that too. It's kind of part of the shtick. Being a cloud, no cloud is perfect. But I still hope to perfect my understanding of resin and my skill with it at some point.
So tell me the idea behind it. How did this design come to you?
So the entire idea was to come up with something that could be customized by anybody. And, everybody's got like all artists that have something have their either a character they like came up with or, play off of or whatever. And I'm sitting there going, what would make sense? And, and there's other clouds out there. I'm not the only cloud, but it's funny because the whole idea was that I was going to do a series of clouds, but at this point, that's where the name Cloody came from. Cloody is cloud and moody, so the moody cloud turned into Cloody. And the idea was to create different clouds with different moods, and that it doesn't mean it won't happen, but there's a lot that goes into it to get to that point. So I came up with a design. I liked my design, and then the problem came that I don't know how to do it on a computer. Like, I don't have that skill yet. It's something that I plan on working on. I have to get a proper iPad or tablet or something like that. So I essentially need an iPad 4 Pro or something like that, or Pro 4 or something like that, so that has so I can use the 3D printer. So I can use the 3D printer, and then I can use the iPad. So I can use the iPad 4 Pro or something like that, or Pro 4 or something like that, so that has the so I can use the 3D printer, and then I can use the iPad 4 or something like that, so that has the pen on it, and so that it has the capability not to crash when I'm using it and to hold files and all that stuff. Enough RAM, I guess, is the term to continue running. So once I get that, I can download Nomad onto that and then learn Nomad, which is essentially online clay forming to create your own logo or your own stuff, which James is doing right now, and he's doing really well with it. He learned it. Supposedly it's pretty simple to learn. So that's one of the goals for this year. But I had somebody out there, 3D CLOODY, based off drawings that I had given him. And at the end of the day, he was born. So I paid to have that done, which I don't want to do as often as I don't want to have to do that because it costs money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not cheap. And if you're going to come up with multiple, because I have other characters in my head I want to do. So to get to that point, I have to learn how to do it my own.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just never, it'll cost me a fortune every time. And if I'm not saying I'm not making money with CLOODY, but I'm not making tons of money with CLOODY. At least not yet. I hope to someday. I love it for what it is, but I guess I'm going off track. As a kid, you look up in the sky and you see clouds and you see images in the clouds. And a cloud could be anything you want it to be.
Yep.
And that's kind of where the idea of so you got a moody cloud. But once I got past that, it was just CLOODY. Here's the base figure of CLOODY. It was, you could put anything you want on a cloud. A cloud is whatever you want. And that's where it really started to take off in my mind from. I got hair in my mouth. So that's where the idea. Well, Chiefs are up 3. Sorry. That's primarily where the idea came from, and it started with 3D printed pieces, which I would paint, like the one that you showed with the sky.
Yep.
That was one of my original ideas I had in my head, was to paint a cloud with clouds on it and make it look like the sky. This one I still have. Nobody ever bought this one, which took massive amounts of time to do because I glittered it also. And no, that just got canceled. Anyways, so yeah, and then from there we went into resin molding. And you got the, yeah, there's the 3-color one. And now I got this one's got glitter inside it.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah. Then there's this piece. This piece took forever to make because it's 6 layers. So the 3-layer one that you have there, this is the 6-layer one. It's tough to see, but it's red into orange. So something like this takes 3 days to make.
Wow.
Because you got to pour it, you got to let it dry and cure. Then you go to the next color. So it would be like, so with the red, if I start with the red, obviously, you start with the red at night, then you do the orange in the morning, then you do the yellow at night, the green in the morning, the blue at night, purple in the morning, and then by the time you get home that night, you got this. It's not perfect. There's some
I like the gloss to it.
there's a little air bubble on the back.
Yeah.
There's the movement on the color on the top part where something didn't cure right. But overall, and at the end of the day, I'm not. It's not perfect, but I just don't. It doesn't faze me either. Some artists would be like, throw this in like the bag where it'd be like $5 or something. It's a miscast. Where I'm like, it's $20 at least, and if you don't want to buy it, I'm not going to sell it. Like, because that's where I'm at this point. It takes too long to do that for me to call it a miscast and get nothing for it. Where the original ones that I sold you guys, I called protos. Essentially,
Yep.
essentially it's a miscast, but it's pro. I was new at doing it. It was all test. It was all test work. And if you saw on the bottom, my bottoms are different now because the mold was made differently. So it's got a cleaner bottom right off the bat, where the other ones have like a piece coming out almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that one's no. Those ones are good. I meant the like original ones. Yeah, that might be one of them. Yep. The ones with the little hole on them. So that's roughly the idea and the premise behind it, and then you just talk to the right people and you get good advice from people that know what they're doing, and next thing you know, you start going with it.
So where do you get the materials? I mean, tell me how does it work? How does it pour? I mean, do you heat it? Tell me about that.
Okay, so my molds. I don't make my molds. I pay a guy to make my molds because right now it's not something to make molds. It's a silicone mold. It comes from it's made out of a 3D piece. So the 3D piece gets the silicone poured on top, and that makes the mold, which I don't have a mold here to show you. But essentially what I'm pouring into is a mold. Everything I use comes off Amazon.
Okay.
Now you can get better stuff from better places. Amazon has better stuff. There is a resin I like. It's an epoxy resin that I got from Amazon. It was the first resin I got. It's the only resin I've ever used. There's better resins. They're that dry faster and stuff. But I don't use a pressure pot. So the pressure pot would get all the air bubbles out. I don't have one. I haven't considered buying one. There's other ones I could get. If I start using heat to get the bubbles out faster. I've been working on ways of getting the bubbles out. And the easiest way is to let it sit for like 40 minutes and the bubbles disappear. And then you pour it. At least that's what I found out the other day when I forgot that I had mixed resin. I was lying in bed half asleep doing something. I'm like, motherfucker, I hope it didn't harden yet. And I ran over, and sure enough, it was at that point where it was like ready to harden, but all the bubbles were gone and I got it poured in time. So I didn't bring it. If you look at my IG, I have I'll have a drop coming up soon. My first IG drop. It's going to be 5 total pieces. 4 of them are relatively the exact same. They are different because they report all separately. So I missed on the levels of the 3 colors at a certain point. But by tomorrow morning, I should have a picture of the chase that everybody should be. Well, the 5 people buying will be competing for. The chase piece will be glow in the dark. In the middle, it has the pink glitter.
Ooh.
And then glow in the dark. And the bottom has red and glows. The top is white and glows. It's just something I figured I'd try out and see how it went as something special for an IG drop. Because I don't really drop much on IG. I do most of it through Whatnot. I think you asked the question, and I probably totally went a different direction.
No, you got it.
But yeah, I ramble a lot. Thank you, Spinny. Well, I mean, I do talk to a lot of good people out there that have definitely helped me. I talk to JFO at times and ask him questions. Trevor, who he knows. Shut up. My glitter is confined.
It is official. It will be a repeat of the Super Bowl from 2 years ago. Chiefs go for the 3-peat against the Eagles.
God damn it.
And
Yeah.
Josh Allen, well, geez.
What, did he get picked off or?
No. 4th and 5, he rushed it, and the guy couldn't catch it, and then that was it.
21 for 30, 232 yards and 2 touchdowns. He still had a hell of a game.
Yeah. But, I mean, hey, it's kind of like Jordan. I mean, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, John Stockton never could win the big one because of MJ. It's just kind of like the same thing.
No.
Although I think Philadelphia's going to get him.
I hope they pound the shit out of him. There's a text from Justin. Justin's going to cause me fucking... I love Justin. He's going to cause me pain somehow. Yeah, the words from Sean to me were, I hope your fucking team loses. I expect nothing less from you. Yeah.
So how about like some of the favorite ones? Like, this is mine. Like, I love this. This is my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a popular one. There's 2 of those out there. You have one, and somebody on our swap has one. That's the only one. The thing about it is I don't know if I'll ever paint another one again.
Yeah.
If I do, the only one I will paint that will be on 3D, like a 3D print, would be for Umpty, because I sort of promised him one. But now that I do the resin, I don't foresee myself going back to the 3D prints necessarily. I did buy white, so I can make.
Those are going with like gold leaf and stuff in that one. That's one of my favorites.
It looks like a rock.
Yeah.
It's a piece. I love that piece.
Yep.
I wish I'd made the eyes black on it though, so that you could see the face.
Then I had this one because it reminded me of that, like the popsicles from the 4th of July. You know, those popsicles.
That was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I did red, white, and blue ones because I was doing red, white, and blue ones. But yeah, the popsicle is exactly kind of what that looks like. I got, where is it?
Another one.
So all the ones I have here will be in my show in February. So whatever you see here, the rainbow, these glitter ones, I got this one. This one was the first time I attempted to put eyes on one. Usually I started about like $15 a piece at the lives. I think, is that what I was doing?
I think something like that.
Yeah, but eventually, when I get better, they might go up to 20 or so. I'd say if you want them, get them now, because if I get super popular, I'll probably push them up to 20. But I'm not there yet. So this one was super cool. So the eyes are resin. So I put so in the mold. I turn the mold sideways. I put black resin where the eyes are. And then when that dries, I pour the rest of the resin. So I didn't paint it. Those are inside. The black's inside. And then, or it's on the outside, I guess. I don't know. But this one glows. And when it glows, you'll see the eyes. So it's pretty cool.
I like that one.
The heart's more than 15, though. These I had them for more. The heart's 25 shipped. Because these cost more money. But yes, it is available. If you hit me up on IG. These are right now 15 plus $5 shipping. So I do $20 shipped.
And tonight, guys, someone's going to win one, and I'm going to send someone can win a sticker sheet too.
Umpty did those stickers for me. That's why I owe Umpty. So Umpty made the sticker sheet and then had them printed it for me. I still have some. Luau bought most of them. This one,
I got gifted a lot of them away.
did.
Like, you take a sticker sheet, you get a sticker sheet.
This was a fun piece to make. So this one has.
And is it real candy corn in it?
It's real candy corn, yeah. It's not good candy corn. I like candy corn. I know a lot of people don't, but I only like. I think it's Branches or Bratches or whatever.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
Their candy corn is on point. This shit that's inside here tastes like raw sugar. Like, what is it? Bratches or Branches?
Brock's or maybe yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know who owns the rights to them. I guess it's not Mars or. I don't think it's Hershey either. I think it's their own company.
It's their own company.
They make it real good. So, like, I was reading about it. It's like supposed to be like honey vanilla. And that's what
Brock's. There it is. Smitty got a Brock's.
I like their candy corn. This candy corn was terrible. So I ended up eating it. And it was like the last. Yeah, I know, Tickles, you don't like candy corn. Most people don't. But it's inside here. It looks pretty cool. It's something I would probably consider doing again. There's a lot of artists that I see that do put candy or something inside it. I wanted to see what could happen from it. The next thing I got to start doing is cleaning these up a little bit. So you can see it. There's like a haze over it.
A little bit, yeah.
But you can clean it up so it looks crystal clear. That's something I haven't tried yet. More or less because I'm afraid. I don't know what I'm afraid of. But it's something I have to try. Because if I can get it to that point, it'll look. That's when pieces go from $15 to like $25 pieces. Once I get to the point where I know how to clean them up real, because it's all about. It's not just about pouring it. It's about the clarity and all that. You get to that point, it's about the work and the time that you put in too. So it's not just paying for the piece; you're paying for my time. But like right now, like if somebody, I'm still trying to do better. But right now, you get what you get, But yeah, I want to get to the point where it's like super clean, super clear. This is a green glow. I mean, I got all different kinds. I was playing a lot with the glow stuff because when you get something new to play with, that's what you go after. So like some of the ones that you have from before, where they look like it's the mica powder I used.
Yeah.
It's like it looks glittery, but it's not glittery.
Mm-hmm.
This is glitter. But those mica powders are all glittery look to them. So that's why they have that like the red, white, and blue. If the white has that glitter white to it.
Yeah, I have this one, which is like your proto.
Yeah, that's all red, but it's got a glitter color to it,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That's the mica powder. Like there's nothing I could do about it. Like so now instead of mica powders, I'm using creams to get the colors. So you mix the cream into the resin and it comes out it's super smooth and doesn't have glitter. It's just matte color, essentially. And then the glow in the darks is a powder.
So how many molds do you have? Just one?
3.
3 molds.
So if you look at it, this was a mistake. This is a mistake mold. So see how the top, Cloody's supposed to be a round top.
Yeah.
So this mold was a mistake when the guy made it. Something slipped and it caused it to go up a little bit. But it was like a happy mistake. It works for a lot of stuff. It's going to work for, so there's going to be a run of these, not actual one with candy corn. There might be a run with candy corn inside, but there's going to be a run of candy corn style. So orange, white, and yellow that I'm going to do for Halloween.
So you pour the resin, you have 3 molds, and it takes, what, 3 days from the time you pour it to sit and be done?
No, if I pour one color, it's done overnight. So
okay.
If I even this one, because this is, so the glitter one comes with the glitter in it. So this is it's all the glow somehow got stuck on the top. If I could see if this works at all. I don't know if it's going to work because there's light behind me.
Ooh, oh yeah.
So all the glow powder for this one got stuck at the top. But the glow is supposed to be mixed in with all the sparkle inside there. But because how it settled or whatever I did, all the glow powder ended up on top on that one. This one took one full day because I had to do the eyes first, and then I did the body. You're not gonna see it that well, but this one does glow. But this one's also, so this one is glow powder, but also yellow cream. So I mix the cream in, pour the powder in, so when it's actually dark, it will glow. Unlike right now, it's not really. I'm trying to find like a. I guess the green one might work. Yeah. There we go. So the green one.
Oh, yeah.
So this is just powder that's mixed in by itself. So it's fun. And then there's other stuff you can use, and there's shift changing colors out there. I haven't gotten into the shift changing yet. I follow in so this isn't mine. This is James' character. James has a character. James from Pop Couple. This is Carl. Carl's a gelatinous cube. That's gonna be tough to see. It's probably tough to look.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That's cool.
This was the jack-o'-lanterns that he did for Halloween. So he started doing it last year, and I started with the 3D prints, and then this year, I guess somewhere along the line, I decided to do resin, and I've gone to James for a lot of advice. I talk to James almost all the time for advice on what to do and how to do it, and the hell am I trying to do, and then there's the days of why the hell am I fucking doing this? And then there's the days of why really no, please tell me, what am I doing? And he goes, you're gonna be fine. I go, I don't know about that.
When's the next show?
February 8th it's already scheduled. I don't know what style. Like, it's funny because people tell me they want blind bag, then you do blind bag and nobody comes in and buys it. So it's like, why bother doing blind bag when I could just lay them out there, you bid,
yeah,
and you pick. So that's probably what I'm going to go with, is just winner's choice, essentially. It's the easiest way to do it at this point.
we're gonna have glow in the dark, a good selection.
Oh yeah, that's primarily what I've been making at this point, is glow in the dark. So most of it, I would say close to 90% for the next show will be glow in the dark. The pieces that aren't would be maybe some layered pieces. If it doesn't sell out on IG, well, I don't know when I'm doing that. I haven't fully decided, I guess, when I'm doing the drop on IG for Valentine's Day. I'll probably do it before Valentine's Day, because everybody does the drop on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So I'll probably do a drop. Oh God, I'll probably do a drop before that. I just don't know if it will be before the show or not. And if they don't sell out when I do the drop, they'll be in the following show. But it's a cool piece. Like I said, you can see it on my IG. I don't have one with me, but it's red at the bottom, white in the middle, red on the bottom, pink in the middle, and white on top. It looks like a candy. It looks like a chewable candy. I want to eat it every day, and I know I can't.
So where's Cloody going from here?
I have no idea. there's a collab coming out soon. That's being done for the charity auction. I don't have it yet, so I don't even know what I'm doing to it yet. I should probably contact the person and see where we are on it. But my buddy Lost from Lost and Creative, who, if anybody knows who, I don't even think I've announced this yet to anybody except for like a few people. But he made a piece with Cloody and his character. If nobody knows what his character looks like, his character is one of my favorite characters. I guess I could have just grabbed the one behind here. So this is Lost.
Oh, wow.
This is the piece I got for Christmas in the swap that made me cry. But this is Lost. So there's going to be Lost and Cloody combo for the charity auction. And there's probably going to be 3 pieces in the charity auction, I think, done by 3 different people. One will be done by me, one will be done by him, and one will be done by somebody else. At least that's the plan right now. And then the 4th piece will be in my collection. And will not be going anywhere. I don't even know. I don't even think it's going to get painted. I'm just going to put it in my collection as is to almost remember it. Because it's funny. Somebody said there was Trash Panda at one point. If anybody knows who Trash Panda is, he made the cupcake, which I have next to me. My cupcake was done by Nikki Davis. So this is all done up, but this is what the cupcake is.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Cake. It's by Trash Panda. And I was going somewhere with that. Oh, he said at some point he likes blank pieces because every time you look at it, you can imagine different art on it. And I'm kind of with him on that with certain pieces. So like my blank that I get, I'm getting 2 blanks from Lost, and one's for just me to keep. I'll probably leave blank. So every time I look at it, I can see it any way I want to see it, depending on what day it is. But as a blank, it still means something to me. And those will be resin. They'll be 3D printed and then painted. He doesn't go with. He doesn't do resin. He said he used to do it, I think, and he doesn't like it. It's not for everybody. Some people don't like that. Some people Lost and create his painting. His stuff is great, and he paints it, but he doesn't like to do resin pieces. I like to do resin pieces. I find it to be fun and way more therapeutic than painting at this point. This drove me up a freaking wall. I mean, absolutely. Like, I think I painted the face 4 times, so that heart has been repainted a bunch of times. That eye right there has been painted like 4 or 5 times. And that's what I came up with because at that point I was done trying to figure anything out. So I tried to match the heart onto the other eye, and I couldn't do it the way I was happy with it. And then, so if I get unhappy with something, I'll sit there and try to make it right. And the more you fuck with something, the worse it gets. Every single time. No doubt. No chance of it getting better. Maybe there is if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very impatient. I like to rush shit, and you end up with a fucking mess. So eventually that eye had to be painted red to cover up whatever was under there. I think what I tried to, no, I didn't try to do exact. I tried to, so you could kind of see the black underneath.
A little bit, yeah.
Tried to do a black heart on that side. The black heart, red heart. That was a disaster. But it's painted red throughout. And then it's got, or it's painted pink. It's got the pink glitter on top. But that's 25 shipped.
There you go, Christine, if you want it.
These are 20 shipped, or whatever they end up selling for at the live. February,
guys. Whatnot. I think Christina listed the Whatnot link. Yes, she did. So you guys can check out the Whatnot link. And we got to think of a good question. I'm going to give something away. I'm going to give a Cluedy away and a pack of stickers.
Tickle's got many of those angry messages when Dave thinks he fucked up. I get mad. Oh, that was a good one. Which one was it? Put it back up.
So this is one we're going to give away tonight. Someone's going to win a pack of stickers and...
Is that the 3-layer or the 4-layer?
3-layer.
3-layer? Let me see the back. I can't tell. Might be a 3. That might be a 4-layer. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's 3 layers.
It's a 3-layer. Don't listen to me.
So we got to think a good question that we can give somebody to try to win it and see who's going to win.
I don't know. Was anybody listening to anything I said? I don't even know what I said. I would try to get you to answer a question that I, based on what I talked about, but I don't even know if I have.
Well, here we'll make it an easy one. In fact, we'll do 2 giveaways. I'll do this one for one, and then another one I'm going to give away. I'll give away another Cluedy, and then on that one I'll give away a little magnet because you also make some nice resin magnets.
Watch out for something coming with that. I took home a lot of that stuff. So I have those. I have Star Wars ones. I have, and not necessarily magnets right now, but I have Star Wars pieces, horror pieces now, and Pikachus. And what I use those for is when I pour, because I still don't know how much I'm supposed to pour to make a Cluedy. You think I would know by now, but I always over pour. If I over pour, I need something to use that resin with. And if it's not going to go into one of the other 2 molds because I don't want it in there at the time, I need to dump it somewhere so it doesn't go to waste. So I bought those other molds, and that's primarily why I bought those other molds. So I took home a Funko pop protector. Yeah. I might have to take a stack home because it might be too heavy at this point. And I'm filling it up with those little pieces, like and it's the next contest at some point when I have it, because I still have to make a piece to send to the guy that won last time. Will be guess how many pieces are inside the whatever it is, the
I like that
pop protector, and I'm gonna have to tell somebody the number, which most likely it'll be whoever it is, whoever volunteers to be that person, we'll get something for free anyways. Because I can't they can't guess at that point. But I need someone to verify my number so somebody goes, you didn't cheat, and give it to that person because they guessed the closest and you like them more. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to, whoever comes the closest, going over or under, does not matter, will win. And if it's a tie, we'll take it to a wheel. But whatever you think it is, note that, like, if you saw that piece is probably about an inch and a half.
Yeah.
There's flat pieces in this. There's so small, tiny pieces in this. There's big pieces like that. So the number, just by looking at that, you think, how many inch and a half pieces can I put in a pop protector? But that's not going to do it for you, because there's like absolute like flat pieces that are little horror faces that I have, and the Pikachus are about like this big. They're like a quarter of an inch. And I got other stuff that are just in there. Like there's like, on the horror stuff, there's like a knife The knife might be like microscopic, but it's going to be inside that can. So when you go to guess, know that it's filled with a lot of different size stuff to throw you off on purpose. But that'll be in, I mean, that might not be till after the charity auction.
Well, here, we'll do this. So, first one that I see, how did Dave get the name Cloody?
Oh,
What did he miss? What did he mix together that created the name Cloody? He said it earlier today. Winner's going to get this one and a sticker. First one I see. There it is. Auntie Audie picking it up. Moody and Cloud. Smitty right behind her. Congrats, Auntie Audie.
Congrats.
Message me on Instagram, and that one is yours. And then we're going to do one more.
Hey, let me do one.
You're going to do one too. Chocolate Cloody, and you get a magnet Boba Fett. Where does Dave buy his supplies? First one go. Where does Dave buy his supplies?
Smitty.
There it is. Smitty, Amazon. Congrats. Smitty, hit me on Instagram where I can send it, and I will send it your way.
This one's almost your team's colors right here.
Ooh, I like that. That's like the Sting. Like the NWO Sting.
That or Chicago.
Oh, yeah, the Bulls. Dave's got I think Dave has a Bulls hat on too, and I have a beanie. There's always great stories to things. So
I'm gonna give away. Let me check real fast. Could have one of the first glow ones.
Also, guys, don't forget, go to that link that Christina left you for Whatnot and bookmark Dave's show in February, and you want to be there because it's a lot of fun, and you get a chance. It's normally winner's pick. Always good stuff. Are you going to have more stickers for the show?
I should. I think I still have more of those stickers left. I just don't know exactly right at the moment where they are. I'm trying to think of a fair way to do this. And the only thing I can really think of, if you don't mind doing it,
yeah,
is to do a wheel.
Where do I do a wheel from?
wheelofnames.com. And I want to put, because I want whoever wants to be in to be on it.
All right, we can do that.
And the winner will get their choice of pink glow in the dark or green glow in the dark. So it's the green glow or the pink glow. And the pink glow glows kind of like a blue or purplish almost. This is the pink one. This is the green one. And whoever wins, depending. So if you want onto the wheel, put hashtag Cloody, and we'll put those names on the wheel.
You tell me when you. Well, I'll say when we see names.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Hashtag Cloody, and we'll throw you on a wheel.
And you can win your choice of pink or green glow. There's one, Christina. If you won already, feel free to join. It's a totally different giveaway. So
we got Christina on the wheel.
Tickles.
We got Tickles on the wheel.
Anti-Audi. Oh, I'm missing somebody. Smitty. Since when are we trying to be nice? I'm not the nicest person. It's 4 people. Anybody else want on? Is there anybody else?
Auntie Smitty, Tickles, Christina Payne.
I'll give it a second. See if anybody else is around. If not, no problem to me. Your green or pink? Let me try to see. The green glows green. The pink is more. I'd show it. It's like a blue purple. I don't even know if it's gonna. Yeah.
I like that.
So comes out nice.
Dave is nice. He's like a big teddy bear.
Yeah, I'm an angel.
No.
So I started cutting junk food out of my diet.
Yeah.
Started drinking protein shakes. It's fucking really helping me.
That's good.
Been about 2 weeks now. It's done a lot. I sprang a little today. I got some burgers and fries from Wawa. But it was football day. It was Eagle day. It was a little celebration. And come tomorrow, I'll be eating perfect again. So I think that's it.
Are you back in the gym?
Tomorrow. Or well, this week.
All right.
But I had to get on track of doing things the right way. Because otherwise I'm going to the gym and doing things pointlessly. So that was the point of getting the protein, starting to drink protein shakes, getting in the right mindset, and then the gym will at least be productive instead of counterproductive.
I like it.
Because otherwise I'm going to the gym, lifting weights and doing nothing, and it's not helping do anything. It's just, it's just making me feel better, even though it's not really making me feel better. Where if I'm actively eating better and, trying, then it definitely helps. Plus, I got more water all the time.
Can't beat the water. Look at that. We'll get you one of those hydrogen water bottles. You can start drinking some hydrogen water to boot.
I think we only got 4 people.
All right, here we go. We're going to go to the wheel of names. Let's hit a shuffle, a shuffle, a shuffle, a shuffle.
Should we do first or last?
We'll do last one standing. How about that?
All right. Sorry, Christine.
Oh, sorry, Auntie Audie.
Smitty versus Tickles.
One will win.
Who shall win?
Last one standing is going to be
Tickles.
Tickles.
Smitty loses on another wheel.
Congrats to Tickles.
Do you want pink or Eagles green?
And if you pick Eagles green, Dave will sing the Eagles fight song.
And your father will stab me. He's in Giants territory. Her dad was a Saquon fan.
Hell of a player.
Hell of a player. Which one do you want, Tickles? Pretty in pink or Eagles green?
He's thinking.
Green. All right.
All right, I like it.
Would you like me to sign the bottom?
Of course, it's a piece of art.
I don't know if it's going to mess up the glow. But that will come out to you. I have your address.
So we got 4 minutes to go. If anyone has any questions for Dave, hit him up. But let's see. Tell everyone again. Next CLOODY auction will be February 8th, right?
Yeah, February 8th will be the next auction on Whatnot. And possibly before that or possibly after that, haven't figured out yet, will be the Valentine's Day drop, which will be the 3-color piece of white, pink, and red, which you can see on my IG. And there will be a chase, which will glow in the dark. And if you want to get in on that, the IG drop will happen at some point. I will announce it. You will know. And those will be $25 shipped each. I prefer if it's one per person. If it doesn't sell out, I'll open the floodgates at that point. But I'd like 5 people to get it and one person end up with the chase somehow. Because that would be cool.
That's good.
And I might number them too. Not that it matters, but...
And how about tell everyone date, information, charity auction?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's April 5th. I forgot we were even doing that. The charity auction will be April 5th. I don't know, probably starting at like 8 p.m. That's up in the air still. If you want to donate anything to that, feel free to send it in or feel free to contact me first. I'll give you my address. I don't turn down anything that's free for the charity event. Whatever doesn't sell, it's primarily a designer toy more than it is Funko. There are Funko pieces in it occasionally. Whatever doesn't sell goes straight to the charity. And I let them deal with it. I've given them plenty of Funko over the years. People at the charity eat that shit alive. They love it because they're not Funko people necessarily. They just know what Funko is, but they don't collect like we do. And they love that shit. So they eat it alive. It's like anything else. If you're not into it and you see it at like a charity event, what's up, Gary? What's up, Mama J? If you see it at a charity event, you eat that shit up, you know? Because it's different. So people love that shit. It goes in baskets. They do a great job theming them. They love it. No problem.
Hopefully that gets better. Oh, Joseph, jeez. Well, on that note, guys, if there's no questions, make sure to check out the... Oh, what was it?
I just read what happened.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, not fun at all. Winners, make sure to message us. Well, Tickles, Dave knows where you live. And Smitty and on the audio, message me. I will get that stuff out. Make sure to check out the auction February 8th. The charity auction coming into April. And don't miss the February auction, guys. There are some very cool figures. I have a bunch. Maybe you get a chance to get some sticker sheets. And
by then, I got stuff at home I haven't shown yet. I kind of stopped posting, not stopped posting necessarily on IG because of choice. It's more, not every piece I'm happy with. So, real fast, because, so, we lost, this isn't the piece I did. I don't know where, is this it? So, I messed it up. I don't know. I think, did I pour this one too? I may have. I don't remember. But not at the same time. I tried to do, so I did really well with a pour where I think it's online. It is online. Where the purple went to the top and the blue is on the bottom. It's on IG. You can find it. And it looks really cool. So I tried to do a 4-color pour in honor of a friend of ours, mine and Smitty, that we had recently lost. His name was Devil's Knot. He was a great artist. He was in my first show. It was my second charity auction he was in. He was a great, great person. So I tried to do a pour in honor of him, and it came out an absolute fucking disaster. It was supposed to be marbleized white, red, gold, and black, and instead it came out an absolute mess. Yet I know if he was still alive, he would have wanted it, just because I would have attempted to try his colors. But it looks cooler at the bottom in that one little spot.
I like it.
Yeah. So certain things don't work all the time. So I will have a few mistake pieces, possibly. Like, and this one didn't cure right on top. You can see that. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I might keep this piece. I was originally going to sell it, but I don't know if I'm going to at this point. Because it kind of reminds me of my friend. And if I do have any real messed up pieces, though, those will be cheap again. Like, those are like from the first show that I did, like with the $6 pieces. If I have real messed up ones, they'll be $6. Otherwise, we're going to do $15. And it'll be winner's choice. So, and possibly more sticker sheets, which you'll want to be there for because you may end up getting them.
If I'm there, guys, which I probably will be, yes, I tend to buy sticker sheets for people. And, you know, I bought Cloody's for people. You just never know.
Tickles, I think, got like 3 sticker sheets. It was, I'm sitting there packing, I'm like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay, people getting 4 sticker sheets. I don't know where they're gonna put all these stickers, but they're getting them. But
well, on that note, guys, make sure to check out the shows. And February 8th, it's coming. It's after. I guess that's after. It's after the Super Bowl, or is it the day before the Super Bowl?
Day before, it's Saturday.
All right, so the day before the Super Bowl. Go
Right?
check out Big Dog Dave on Whatnot. Charity auction in April. Get yourself a Cloody. Get yourself a sticker sheet. And I can't wait to see what they do next.
When is the Super Bowl? The 9th. It is the 9th, isn't it?
I think you're right. Yeah, 9th.
Right? Yeah, because the first next week is bye week. Yeah, so the 9th it's the day before the Super Bowl.
There you go, guys. Day before the Super Bowl. Cloody fanatics on Whatnot. I like it.
Come by, hang out. If at worst, hang out, because you never know what you'll end up with. Because if someone decides to gift to people,
you just never know.
You
never know. On that note, guys, it was great hanging out with you guys. And I think the Luau will be back in maybe 2 weeks on Super Bowl weekend before that Sunday game in the afternoon, or the week after the Super, something like that. We'll do a Luau show in February, maybe 2. We'll have to wait and see, depending on my mood.
Hopefully the Eagles win this one.
I would favor the Eagles. I know it's a 3-peat. People would love to see the Chiefs 3-peated, but I don't know how you stop Saquon Barkley.
Be right back. Hold on.
The man of destiny.
All right, go ahead.
And on that note, guys, check out Big Dog Dave on Instagram and Whatnot. And until then, until the next time, be well, be safe. Have a wonderful rest of your week, guys.
Later.